All right, we're gonna put a light up, and here I am. Not sure if I'm gonna be in the shot as much as I should be, but what are you gonna do? And for some reason, that's as wide as I can make it. Don't know why. Using my phone, and the quality's gonna be questionable. But the light is gonna go up here. I'll show you all once it gets, actually I just used that light up there. Use that, what do you call it? Cable, not cable, clamp. It is cold down here. Anybody here yet? Hey, a couple people. Can't really see you, sorry. Put a new light up. Up there. Hey, Dave. Yeah. Take this one down. This panel light is adequate, or this ring light rather, adequate, but not as good as it could be. So, putting up a panel light, which will be much brighter. My wife and son are on their way out to go to the grocery store. This is a long cable, holy crap. Way more cable than I need. Yes. All right. Ugh. Hey everybody. Sorry I can't see the chat. Is my iPad out here? No, it's still in the house. Going up there. There we go. Although this that'll be good enough, I think. Maybe. Nope. Hold on, come on now. There we go. That's nice and tight. That'll work. Bet you didn't know slot car blogging was so intricate. Cool thing about this, if I really wanted to, I could take this on the road with me. No. Stay on there. Okay, we'll see. We will see. Hey, oh, Jesus. There we go. That's a bright one. Holy crap. the idea is that it just light kind of this area here, and that's pretty much it, because I don't really need much. I know, this is scintillating, isn't it, guys? Ugh. Ugh. There we go. Well, there we go. So there's the new light. It's up there. This is the main light. That's like the fill light. It'll light right in here. And then I got the, yeah, always a work in progress. Yeah, and then I got the big light right there. And then back here, I'll take you guys to see. This is the blue light. Well, it's not on now, but anyway. So here, I'll turn it on. And then I will turn all the regular lights off. Hold on a second. Holy crap. Give me a break with this. There we go. In a garage. Yes, folks. In a garage. Hey. There we go. That. See, now this light back here, it's got the barn doors on it. And this one, I have aimed back here, so it's just lighting up this whole area blue back here to give the give it a little bit of depth. There's back across the track. There's all the lights. Jesus, all 4 of them. See, the blue light here is just for a kind of fill on the back of the garage here on the Oscar Acevedo supplied slot car news banners to give me a nice background. And then at some point soon, this is getting taken down, and the NSR banner, of course the SCX stuff is going. The NSR banner is going up there, and Polycar slotted, say they have a banner coming for me. So the Polycar banner, I hope if I get one, is going to go around here, and then the slotted banner, if I get one, is going to go right over there. And I'll be able to do news from this end of the track too then, because I'll have, yeah, well, it's I spent a lot of money on the light here because I wanted to get the light, you know, good, not just okay. So it's been a lot of progress, a lot of work. And then I have the stand that everything's on here. But there we go. So now the whole workings, everything's lit now, which is nice. And this guy, that new light even has a wireless remote, which these other ones are supposed to. I need to get it's an accessory that I can get to use it wirelessly, which is pretty cool. I don't really need it wireless because when I come in, I just kind of, everything's already plugged in, so I just turn everything on and good to go then, which is nice. And this is the light that my wife just got for me. That new panel light, the Veltrox light up there. So that is good stuff. That is good stuff. Very happy about that. The problem with streaming like this is I can't see the questions because it's on my phone, which is shooting me. And my iPad is, where is my iPad? In my office, I think. Yes. I'll be right back. I'll get my iPad. Brr. Brr. I'm back. Wind up this cord. Goofing around the studio. There we go. See if I can find my own channel here. Ha, ha, ha. Then I can see what you guys are doing. What you guys are chatting about. 32 watching. Very cool. There we go. Hey. Yeah, no dark spots. No, exactly. It definitely looks better. Yeah, there we go. Definitely looks better. It's my whole hope was to get it. So if I want to, I can adjust light different ways. And so if I want to make it kind of more dramatic in one way or another, I can. And yeah, and now I can because I have as much light as I could possibly ever need here. Watching on the big screen, not your phone. Oh boy. Okay, so these two were sent to me by Lynn, by LEB, as a Christmas present. Oh, wait. You know what I got to do? I got to wrap this cord up. I normally try to keep the cords all wrapped up. I did say I was goofing around in the studio. Try to keep the cords all wrapped up because this mic is not. This is a mic I use almost all the time for the news, and it's not expensive. It does a good job, but got to make sure of the. Got to try to keep it in good shape. So I try to wrap up the cord and hang it so it's out of the way. Yeah, the Porsches are stunning. Yeah, the NSRs are really, really good. And I was happy to see the cars show up. I didn't even know Lynn was sending me a present. She sent a pair of them to Harry too. So that's pretty cool. Harry does a lot for folks. And yeah, so real exciting watching me wrap up a cord, I know, but you know, goofing around in the studio. This is goofing. Evening coffee. Hey Sean, how you doing? Appreciate everybody showing up. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. I had a good Christmas. We went to my mom's yesterday. Hung out with her for a little bit. Me and my wife did, and then we went to her family's this afternoon and got to hang out with them for a little bit. They're doing good. Her parents are getting older, and they all live pretty close. So it's nice to have we have all the grandparents close to us. All the grandparent, my son, for my son. My mom lives about 6 miles away in a nearby town, and my in-laws live 3 miles away. So everyone's nice and close. That's nice. That's why we moved back from New York City area years ago to have a little better quality of life than. I'm originally from New York, but didn't really want to do the city thing anymore after living in New York for so long, living in the suburbs of New York City for so long. So we wanted to move back to where my wife was from originally, which is here in PA. Sorry about the quality, guys, but it's just on my phone. Figured it'd be okay for tonight. Doing a little bit of oil here. Not much. Don't need much. Remember, guys, just a little tiny bit of oil will do you. You don't need a whole lot of oil to keep a car lubricated. Hey, Area 51. Hey, Kevin. Cheers. Thank everybody for showing up. Really appreciate it. Remember, when you oil these cars, or when you lubricate a car, you just need a little tiny bit on the end bell or on the can end of the motor where the armature shaft goes in. I put a little daub on the end bell too, on each bearing and on the front axle as well. Front axle moves pretty well for just essentially being. We didn't really get too much snow. We got a little bit, Rich. And then we got it was really freaking freezing here for a few days. And it's cold here now. It's probably 40 degrees in the garage here. I don't feel like turning the heater on. And it's like 16 outside or some nonsense like that. It's cold. 14? No, it's less than that. Probably 12 by now because we went over to my in-laws' house this afternoon. I think it was 14. It's okay. We just been inside. I go back to work tomorrow. Got a basketball tournaments all week. Purple Pagani is good. It's I talked about this in the last live stream. It's a real nice car. It's one of the lower detail cars from Skelectric, but I mean it's got nice detail on it. It's got really good. It's got a DPR door, so if you wanted to make it digital, you could. The car goes really nice. It's nice and quiet, nice and smooth, and it's not that expensive. I'm a big fan of the cheaper stuff that Skelectric makes. I think it's an excellent idea for them to make, kind of lower end, lower cost stuff. Hey, beautiful. Yep. It runs real good. Right out of the box for doing nothing to it except a little oil. Oh. And I got the other one here, and I think I'm going to send this one to a friend because I get a lot of cars, and I don't really need a whole bunch of cars. So I think I'm going to leave that one as it is. Probably send that to him as a gift. Yeah, the 917s are nice drivers. Hey, everybody. Hey, Robert. Excuse the yawning. I'm tired. Gonna go play some World of Tanks after this. Anybody get some, what'd y'all get for Christmas? Anybody get any cars? Anybody pick up any F1s from NSR or Scale Auto or anything? I didn't get any. What did I get for slot cars? Nothing really. I got the cars from LEB. She sent me those for a present. But I don't really ask for slot cars for my family. I get so many cars that doesn't really make any sense. I try not to spend money because I've spent thousands of dollars here. So I try not to spend money on slot cars if I can help it. I mean, I know it sounds kind of strange, but I mean, I got so much. I got so much to do here already that adding to the slot car collection doesn't really make a lot of sense. No, hopefully you will soon. Okay, well, yeah, you never know. Hey Ronan, BMW art car book, very cool. Hey Brian, cheers, thanks for showing up. 35 in South Florida. Yeah, it's so freaking cold here. You got the test car, Dave said, Pagani, and a couple other cars. Hey Marty, cheers. Yeah, I put up the new light, the new panel light up here, and I figured I'd just do a real quick kind of nonsense live stream just with my phone. Next time I'm in Texas, it's going to be a long time till I'm in Texas again. My dad actually lives in Texas. He lives in the hill country. And I do want to go see him. But, well, I mean, I have to wait till next year, of course. And I don't really get a lot of time off of work. My job doesn't really give me a lot of time off. So it's going to be a long, long time before I'm able to go out and see my dad again, unfortunately. And I don't want to get him sick. He lives in a really rural area, and yeah, thanks for no, Dave was on. My dad lives in a really rural area, and him and my stepmom have been kind of avoiding people for a while now. They're definitely immune compromised, like myself now, unfortunately. So I've been kind of holding off on going down to see my dad because I don't want to get them sick. So it's going to be a long time before I can go down to see my family again down there in Texas, my dad and anybody else. But yeah, these things run really nice. Definitely the pick of the litter. Well, I mean, all these NSRs run really nice. Yeah, I mean, they all run really good. Hey, Rich, my best friend lives in Fresno, Career Digital Set. Very cool. Very first Career Digital Set. That's awesome, Rich. That's awesome. Yeah, I need to, I'm thinking about doing a Racetrack Scenics build here again soon. And I got a couple buildings that Magnetic Racing gave me when I was in England. And I want to put one of them up. I might replace some of these buildings here with some of those buildings. So because I'd rather have more wood buildings around, I guess, just to kind of, I don't know, change the look. So I'm hoping that maybe I'll do a build video of one of those. I know the build video from the model kit was something a little different. I know people might have been a little disappointed that it was just a model kit, that it was the just the snap tight kit, and it wasn't like a slot car as such. But you know, sometimes you just want to do something different. Just want to have fun, build a model. So hey, John. Hey, I appreciate you showing up, John. Yeah, I had a good Christmas, John. Fast Sports. Everybody follow Fast Sports here on YouTube. John's been putting out a lot of interesting stuff recently, and he had a nice stream the other day. And please go check him out. Go check out all his. He has a lot of builds that he does, and he longer videos, but the stuff is definitely worth watching. Yeah, Christmas was good. Christmas was good. Just kind of relaxed and you know, haven't really done a lot. I wanted to just kind of chill out and you know, kind of try to recuperate after having the flu last weekend. It really wiped me out, and yeah, just wanted to chill. Yeah, I think DK Moon, cheers. Some of the slot car kits have quite a few unassembled pieces. Yeah. What did Slaughter say? I got a Magnetic Racing Container Cafe. Oh yeah, the Container Cafe is pretty involved. There's a lot of, I saw one of those when I was in England. That's pretty interesting kit for sure. Yeah, so I've just been chilling out, trying to recover from having the flu last week, and just wanted to build a model. No big deal. And hey, Elliot, cheers. Thanks for showing up. I really appreciate it. Very cool. Yeah, not really too much. I just wanted to put up a light. The cool thing about that, like I said, it's got a wireless that I can use. Here, let me slide you guys around so you can see it again. It's that's the new light up there. There's the new light. So the cool thing about it is I can adjust the let me get myself back in the frame here maybe. I can adjust the white balance if I need to, and I can, well, it's daylight and kind of a tungsten, or no, yeah, it's daylight, tungsten, and then kind of a warm tone balance. So I can change the color temperature on it if I want to, and that's only at about half power. So I wanted to get kind of this end of the track over here where people were complaining a little bit. Here, I'll aim it a little better so y'all can see. I know the sound's not super, sorry about that, but I think it's probably good enough. I wanted to get the this side of the track over here. How's that look? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah, now I'm caught up. So I wanted to get kind of this track, this side of the track over here, kind of brightly lit with kind of that really kind of harsh side light, and so the whole track's pretty evenly lit. It's really it's been hard to get the whole track evenly lit because it's a big space, and yeah, it's. I mean, I've done photos for a long time, but not like video production like this, and kind of you know, studio production like this, I guess you'd say. So I wanted to make sure that that the quality of the light down here was better, and this is always what I wanted it to be. I know some of the earlier streams, you know, the quality was kind of questionable, and folks gave me a lot of a lot of leeway about that. I really appreciate that. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, John, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely wanted to. This is always what I wanted to do, and I've kind of had to kind of fumble my way through of figuring out what, you know, what would be the best way to do this, and can I do it? Can I do it and have it 4-foot strobes, strobing effect when I film? Yes, XA. If you can, hey, Frappago. So if you can adjust the problem is with tubes like that. Yeah, LED shop lights. Yeah, see, that's an LED light right up there, the one I just added, and you can see it's not flickering. You can, if you can adjust the shutter speed on the camera down, so it's like a lower number, so like 1/30th of a second or 1/60th of a second is not quite as low. But if you're just using a phone, it's going to be kind of tough. I mean, there are apps you can use to adjust the shutter speed on your phone manually. That's probably the best way to do it. That flicker comes from the pulses of light, because some types of light sources pulse, they flicker faster than the human eye can see, and you don't notice it until you're using a camera that the shutter speed is too high. So if you adjust the shutter speed down, that usually will get rid of it. So that's a long way around the description. Sorry, I don't know if that helps or not. Yeah, the light definitely, you can see it's definitely more even now the whole way down. And then once I get the light set, like this is just obviously my phone. So like when I'm doing the news and stuff, I have a better camera, the one you all bought me. And I use that with a lens that I got, and I can adjust the light and the camera just the way I like it. And then the blue background really pops out because I can adjust the light so it's a little underexposed, and that makes the whole area back there nice and blue and nice and really cool. Oh, good, XA. 351 Windsor, I'm assuming. Yeah, I really appreciate it, guys. This is just meant to kind of be kind of hello. Merry Christmas. Not really too terribly much today. Thanks, I really appreciate it, guys. I will be going to work tomorrow, and I do need to do a video about the Omnibox that Jim Cunningham sent me a bunch of information. We were emailing back and forth, and he had concerns that I didn't understand the Omnibox, and I didn't, because I read over what he was saying and about it, and it sure looks like that it's it does a good job protecting the cars and the system in general, and I think it's definitely cool that there's something like that out there, and there might be other things that do, but I mean, it definitely looks like they do a good job manufacturing it, and the testing that they've done. Jim mentioned to me that that everything's made here in the U.S., which I think is fantastic. So I definitely think it's awesome that there's something out there like that. If you want to do digital, that you can, and you can go from digital to analog, and that's a good way to do it. You know, it's definitely kind of the problem. It's not a problem with the Omnibox thing, but the problem with the Carrera system is that it's only designed to a certain spec, right? And that's my concern, that's really my only concern, is that the way that, hey Steve, cheers, that I'm concerned that the, hey Via, that that the Carrera system can't handle it, because, and it's not the Omnibox itself, it's the Carrera system, because they made it, you know, the guy that designed it and I had a lot of conversations, and I would talk to him about how it was designed and what it can handle, and it's really not. It's meant to be used as it is. That's really the bottom line. So if you go over and above that, you know, I had always gotten concerned, because I used to get the calls from people about things that need to be replaced, and people would try to, you know, get the system to do things it wasn't designed to do. So, you know, I'm glad that there's systems out there like the Omnibox that you can use digital kind of however you want, and that's cool. You know, if you're into that, you go and do it. You know, enjoy, and there we are. That's pretty much it, I guess. Oh boy, a bunch more people showed up. Y'all can give the stream a thumbs up if you want. It's okay if you don't have to. This is just kind of hanging out, chatting, asking folks what they got for Christmas. What did I get? I got that light. I got a little bit extra money from my mom, so I got a flash for my my cameras that I can use for work. Woohoo, excitement. A flash for work. My company doesn't, hey Patriot, the paper doesn't pay for the gear that I use, so I have to buy all my own gear for to work. So I got a flash, got some new pajamas. Not really too much. Got some nice cars from Lynn. Definitely nice. And is Van here? I didn't see Van replying to anything. Gonna send a car or two to my friend Van. He's a good buddy from Canada. Helps me out from time to time with some news here and there, and I've known him for a long time. So anyway, afternoon. Yeah, exactly. It's a chilly one now. It's oh man. Not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow, even though I'm going to be inside probably most of the time. There's basketball tournaments and probably a wrestling tournament this week and whatever. Yeah. So anyway, I think I'm going to go chill out inside, or warm up inside. I really appreciate everybody stopping by and watching me put up my new light. Woohoo! Never mind. You did sports photography for newspaper for a while. Oh, very cool. Yeah, DK. Yeah, that's a lot of what I do. I I I uh, I do sports. I do all photography, not just sports photography, but news. I do a lot of sports photography. That's one thing I've done a lot in my career. Shot a lot of pro sports over the years. Super Bowl and the World Series in the same year, and I've shot a lot, a lot of pro sports. Anyway, and I work at a small newspaper again, and worked in the city newspapers for a while in San Francisco, at the Examiner, and near New York City at a city paper, or at a paper that we used to go into the city all the time, and I used to shoot everything in Manhattan, all the teams there and around New York City, Jets, Giants, Knicks, Rangers, Isles, Devils, everything. You know, it was a lot of fun. You got the unpainted 512 kit, very cool. Carrera Marty Robbins, all right, very good, very good. Yeah, I don't really use flash that much, but I needed one just for portraits and stuff. I sure don't use flash for sports, but you know, if I'm doing kind of on the spot portraits of people, we do a lot of portraits at the paper, and I try to avoid flash if at all possible. I shoot raw. I have Sony gear and some Fuji gear that I still use from time to time. I'm mainly Sony now. I was Canon for years, and I was Nikon for a little bit. But anyway, love photography. Yeah, it's fun stuff. And now I do a lot more toy car photos, because I do photos for LEB. That's why I get most of the cars, frankly, is because the pictures go on their social media and on Polycard slotted social media, because I do consulting work for them. So I do a lot of not portraits, but product shoots for them, for all of them. So that's why I get so many cars, because that's, you know, got to have the stuff to shoot. So anyway, lighting looks great. Cheers. Yeah. It's definitely the whole track is now a lot better lit. And it's nice because it's daylight balance, so I'm really happy to have definitely bright, even light the whole way around the track. Yeah, it's tough to it's definitely tough to get the quality of the light up. Do you need special lenses? Not really. I mean, you kind of need lenses that focus close. But like the video that I just did about the build of the Oshima, the Skyline, all that was shot with my phone. The title slide wasn't, but the whole video was just shot with my phone, and you can see in the video that you know, you can get nice and tight on there. So you can, if you have a good phone, you can just use that. It's no big deal. Anyway, guys, no, not really, John, Fast Sports. I might at some point get some you know, ambient kind of lighting like that, like track light. But my main goal was to just get light for video production, so I could do, you know, what I wanted to better around the track here. Probably the next, because the lights were kind of like my last. I may get another microphone for my for the wireless stuff that I use for the real video, not for this. This is just my phone, obviously. That's why it sounds kind of crappy. But so like the lighting, I wanted to get the lighting up to snuff, and now it is finally. So now I'm going to start probably working on the mountain that I'm going to make back here, and then I'm going to start thinking about kind of the scenery a little more, kind of from the bend in the road there up, because from, hope you guys can still hear me, from about here up is where I'm thinking about, like, this is just going to kind of be a grove of trees down here, I think, in amongst kind of the curves. But then from here up is going to be kind of the mountain, and that's what I have the insulation for. And I want to. I'm glad the phone doesn't sound too bad. Good, thanks, I appreciate it. Then what I'm going to do is build the mountain right over here and scenic it and everything. Mario, yeah, I have tons and tons of 35 millimeter cameras still that I never use anymore. You're talking about film cameras when you're talking about 35 millimeter. I have probably 5 film cameras that I don't use anymore, 4 film cameras that I don't use anymore. I mean, they're no good to me because there's no point in me shooting film. Digital is better than film. And I have probably old digital cameras. I have at least 4 old digital cameras, or maybe 5 old digital cameras. Yes. Acoustic, yes, John. Or the fingers, yes. Back here, which you all can't really see, it's just the garage door. And it's just a regular old garage door. So what I want to do is probably, since this is just a garage, I probably will. That was something I was thinking about. But acoustic paneling is not expensive. So probably what I'm going to do is behind the, because I always kind of talk this way, behind you is the garage door, as I said. And what I'll probably do is put up a big sound deadening panel behind that, and that'll definitely be a big help. And probably that'll be it, because we're going to do a little more cleaning, because then my wood track is over here. I'm going to get the wood track cleaned off, and that probably hopefully around spring I'll start to shoot back across the wood track as well, and we'll be doing some stuff on my wood track. It's not a big wood track, it's a little 3-lane wood track, but I have it and it's there, and I don't think a lot of people know that I have it. It's super messy over here, so I want to kind of get everything cleaned up, and then I'm going to light that, but that'll be easy to light. I'm just going to get like maybe 2 lights, more lights, I know, right guys, but gotta light it. So, and I'll do some stuff over at the wood track too, and I want to have it so I can shoot back across both tracks, so you can see both tracks at once. And I'll be using most of the garage space then, but I got to clean up around on the other side, because it's definitely Rico's okay, yeah. But so anyway, so I got to get the scenery a little more done, and I definitely want to do a little bit on that next probably, and probably that'll be the next project. So there you go. Yeah, populated scenery. Yeah, I need more people around. I definitely need some more inhabitants. All right, guys. Thanks for showing up. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the likes, the shares, and just coming to hang out. Merry Christmas, and now we're doing Happy New Year. And I'll probably do something later on this week, and maybe a New Year's Eve stream even. Maybe. But we'll see. Thanks everybody again for stopping by, just for goofing around, saying hi. Love you guys. I really appreciate it. See you all again soon. I think it's off. Is it off? No, it's not off. Uh-oh. Oh, there.